What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted in quite a few weeks. It really just has to do with the current state of our country and just everything going on right now. And I really just didn't find it appropriate to be posting and creating content. To be honest, I was not in the right headspace or heart space, if you will, to be posting and just going on about as normal. So while you are also fighting for those who need it most and showing your support for the Black Lives Matter movement, as well as fighting against all of the racial injustice going on in the world, I hope that you find some time to check in with yourself and, you know, just give yourself a little TLC as well, because it's going to be a long, hard fight. It has been for hundreds of years. And just because you see everything dying down on social media does not mean that things are better, that they are fixed and cured, and that was enough by any means. We all need to be making sure that we are continuing to fight on the right side of history. This is a human rights issue. It's simple. And I just hope that all of you who are watching my video right now are taking the necessary steps to continue this in your personal life, in your social medias. It doesn't matter if you have 2 followers or 2 million followers. We all need to be making sure that we are spreading the correct information, that we are holding ourselves and our friends and family accountable, that we are looking inward and seeing what more we can do, because there's always more that you can do. I couldn't imagine posting a video and not talking about something that has been so strongly affecting my life. So yeah, it's been a really sad and heartbreaking and outrageous time the past few weeks, and I do hope that if any of you are watching this right now and you don't feel those same emotions, that you can look inward and figure out why exactly, this isn't resonating with you. I just really feel strongly about creating a better world and creating a better world for people coming after us and for ourselves right now, the present, the future, all of that. And I really think it's going to take all of us coming together like we have shown we can do, and doing what's right, doing what's good, loving those people around us, but also creating boundaries with those who refuse to do the work alongside you. This does require our immediate attention and all of our efforts. Yeah, I just hope that we are all on the same page with that, and I hope that if you are not, you look inward at yourself and educate yourself, and eventually can see why that is so detrimental and why it is so ignorant, and see why it is so privileged to be able to not be affected by what's happening right now. So I just wanted to say a few things that have been on my mind the past few weeks. I did notice that I have a few new subscribers recently, and I just wanted to say hello. First of all, my name is Tylynn. Say thank you so much, and I hope that you guys stay. But I also thought with the new subscribers it'd be a good idea for me to kind of do like a personal Q&A, just some things about me. I asked on Instagram for people to send me questions. They could be literally about anything, and I kind of have like a little variety. I just scanned through them really quick so I could make sure, one, I had enough questions, and I just wanted to say thank you everyone who participated in that for me. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started into the questions. So the first question I see here is, are you vegan or a vegetarian? Honestly, I eat pretty much right in the center. I would say I'm a pretty good mix of both. I eat intuitively, and I really try not to restrict myself of anything. The only things I do not eat are meat, and I also don't eat fish. So besides those 2 things, I pretty much eat everything else. I will say my house for the most part is dairy free. Like, I actually am lactose intolerant, so dairy in general just does really not agree with my stomach. Just a simple way to describe my diet is I eat lots of fruits and vegetables. I eat whole foods. I don't consume dairy besides the occasional cheese or milk outside of my house, and ice cream inside of my house, and I have dessert every single night. Like, I always have a sweet tooth, so I'm having some sort of dessert. I really think it's important to stress, like, do whatever works well for your body. If you run fine off of, meat and cheese and whatever, that's awesome. Do that for you. If you find that not having dairy in your diet works for you, I'm really like an advocate for do do you, you know, like do what's best for you. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I feel like that was a really long-winded explanation, but I do have a few people who ask me, and I think it's mainly because if you don't follow me on Instagram, which you should, I also have wedding photos over there if anyone was interested. I always post fruit in the morning, and it's because I literally have fruit every single morning. That's the first thing I eat when I wake up. I just really appreciate a juicy, I'm literally salivating, a juicy fruit bowl in the morning, sometimes two. It just depends on how hungry you are. With a little coffee, a little iced coffee on the side. I'm an advocate of a huge bowl of fruit and some coconut yogurt in the morning. Chef's kiss, literally, chef's kiss. So another question I got is fave hair products / hair growth tips. Let me go grab them for you. Uno momento. These are my two favorite things currently. This is the first thing is the thing I put directly out of the shower, is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Style Milk. So yeah, that's my favorite thing, fresh out the shower. I just kind of section my hair, and then I put a pretty decent amount of this in each section, run it all the way through, yada, yada, yada. And then something that I recently started using that I actually really am enjoying, and I really love the smell of it. It's so nice, and it is this Miss Jessie's Jelly Soft Curls. These are what's been really working for me right now. I really do love this little combination. So these are my favorites so far. And then I do always use like a hair oil in my hair after, no matter what I've done to it. I put hair oil in it. So these are two faves. And then what was the second part of that question? Oh, hair growth tips. My hair is not cut. I did cut bangs that didn't go as planned. I am slowly coming to terms with them. So if my hair looks short, it's not because it's short. I just have bangs. The rest is all clipped up. So I just didn't want to say that just in case someone thought I got a haircut. I did not. But I will include photos of my hair last year, if I can, over here somewhere, and my hair pretty recently. I haven't straightened my hair in a little bit, so I don't really know what it looks like right now or how long actually it is. So I can't give like an exact comparison about how much hair I've grown in about a year, but I will say that my hair growing tips are to leave your hair alone as much as possible. Like if you don't need to wash your hair, I wouldn't suggest doing that. There are a lot of ways you can train your hair to go longer periods of time without washing it. I used to literally not wash my hair for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. That sounds insane, but my hair is so curly and so thick that I genuinely just don't need to. It takes a really long time for it to get like oily or like feel that, you know, like that dirty feeling. I used to be able to do that. My hair can't go that long anymore. I don't really know what happened. I think that I just started like, actually, I don't even know, like can your hair revert back to not lasting as long? Like I don't know what happened. I've just been trying to leave my hair alone. I haven't been putting heat on it. My first tip is to like leave your hair alone. Try not to wash it super often. Your hair needs those natural oils to promote hair growth. I think part of it is also, at least for me, genetics. My mother has such long, thick hair. She always has. Well, her hair is not super long right now, but like growing up, she had hair past her butt. Long, thick, curly. Her hair also just grows really fast. Like she can get a haircut and then 2 months later her hair is already like 6 inches longer. So I think a lot of it is genetics, and that's why my hair grows so quickly. I also think that part of it, like a tip and a trick, would be to eat more foods that are known and like good for hair, skin, and nail, like eggs, berries, certain nuts. There's another one I'm thinking of. Oh, avocado. There are certain foods that help promote just like stronger follicles, help to promote strength in your hair, skin, and nails. So I would recommend also incorporating that into your diet if you don't already eat those things. So yeah, I'm just kind of giving tips based off of my own personal experience. I know some people do routine trims and they say that really helps like hair growth, but I personally don't do like that route, so I can't testify to that. But yeah, those would be some of my hair tips, but I hope that helps. Sorry, I know that kind of didn't. It was just kind of like, well, hope it gets longer. The next question says your favorite show. What's my favorite show? Okay, I kind of have like shows all over the place, but I would say my top favorite shows are, I really love anything true crime. Like anything true crime, anything crime documentary, anything crime like series, anything that has to do with true crime. I'm just saying crime over and over again, but I love and watch literally anything true crime. So I'm always watching like First 48, Snapped, I'm always watching Cold Case Files or what's the other one? What's the other one? Like Disappeared. Like there are so many shows that I watch that are just crime shows. If you guys want me to like talk about my favorites or like give a list of them, just let me know. Next, I would probably say Handmaid's Tale. If you've never seen Handmaid's Tale, you can watch it on Hulu. That's one of my favorite series. It's honestly so great. Elizabeth Moss is so wonderful and you need to go see it like at this actual moment. I give you permission to pause my video to go create an account so you can go watch Handmaid's Tale because it's that good. I'm also like always down to watch The Office. The Office really grew on me. I never used to watch it before, and then my husband Jordan really got me into it, and now I just watch it like when I'm going to bed. It's like that comfort show, you know what I mean, but it actually still makes me laugh. Also, my guilty pleasure, literally second to like true crime, is absolutely reality TV. So I don't have like too many shows, and right now all I can think of is like Married at First Sight, Love Island. Those are the two I'm like watching right now. Also, I just recently finished Ozark. Crazy ending. Okay, so the next question says, does your relationship feel any different now that you're married? You two are goals, by the way. Aw, thank you so much. And no, it doesn't really feel different. I would say overall, I don't feel like our relationship has been super different since we've gotten married. I would say it's like little things though that make things just like exciting. Like it's just an exciting time to be a newlywed, I feel like. And so everything is an excuse to be like, oh my God, like my husband like said this. Yeah, I feel like maybe there's like this little extra closeness that we both feel since getting married. You know, every time we like look at our little state of California little marriage certificate, and nothing drastic has changed. It's all been super fun, super great. I never imagined I'd be spending like the majority of my newlywed first year of marriage being in my house. I think we're both still in shock, to be honest. Like we can't believe we got married. Still. Okay, so the next question says, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? New Zealand, Germany, for sure. Easy decision for me. Next question just says, school? Question mark. I don't talk a lot about my like schooling or just like what I've been up to since I graduated college. Since I've graduated high school, but I actually am still in school. I took this last year off for so many reasons. I have so many personal reasons that I won't get into right now, but it was a blessing and like in disguise kind of, because I got to do so many things this last year that I probably wouldn't have done if I was in school. And also I was planning a wedding. Like I just had a lot going on, and I've been slowly, like since I graduated, chipping away at this degree. Yeah, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before on my channel, but I am going to school to be a pediatrician. That's what I want to do. So yeah, it's gonna be a long road ahead, but honestly I'm in no rush. I'm trying to find this balance of like going to school while also living my life. And sometimes I find it really hard to sync up both lives, but I'm just doing stuff at my own pace, living life, knocking out this degree, and pretty soon I'll be graduated. So we're in the home stretch, and then I'll be on to the next personal educational goal. But yes, I am in school. I'm a bio major. That's all I gotta say. So the next question says, must-have skincare products. I'm out of it right now, or else I would go grab it for you guys, but it's the niacinamide and zinc from The Ordinary serum. That literally changed my entire skin. It changed my life, I think. I'm pretty sure. I've never been the same, and I could not recommend it more. Obviously, depending on what type of skin you have, this might or might not be for you, but I honestly have noticed such a big difference in my skin, and I swear by it. Second skincare must-have right now has been sunscreen. I never took sunscreen like seriously. I don't know why, but I never realized that I need to use sunscreen. I know, stupid. Definitely sunscreen. I don't have many that I can recommend for the face, at least. The only one I'm using right now is the Supergoop Play. I'll also link it down below in the description box if you are looking for like a face sunscreen, and I really like it right now. I haven't noticed any like heaviness. I have worn it under makeup, I think one time, wore it perfectly fine. Sunscreen for sure. I don't know what I read or saw that scared me so much, but ever since then I've had sunscreen on my face and I will never go back, and I think everyone should be wearing sunscreen. So if you don't already put a sunscreen on your face, do it. So yeah, those are my only two like skincare must-haves. Oh, and a moisturizer, like a moisturizer that works for your face. It doesn't have to be expensive, it doesn't have to be bougie, ah la 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 la, have all these crazy things. I would say as long as you're moisturizing your skin, with relatively okay ingredients, you're good. Okay, well this next question is a little juicy, so prepare yourself. It says, how do you keep sex exciting after years of being together? Do you take breaks from it? And all I will say is, without getting too personal, is that I just think that in general, communication is key. Also, being intentional is key. I feel like sometimes people forget intent and communication are very key, important factors. Just like being open and honest about what you're looking for, what you want, things like that, I think is really important, especially like as years go on. Like life's gonna happen, stress and life and ups and downs, like it's never going to be exactly the same all of the time. Like staying open to whatever and like really just staying open with your partner really would make the difference and go a long way for y'all. Next question says, thoughts on the pressure, it says thoughts on the pressures of marriage, settling down, and starting a family. For me, I don't feel a lot of the pressures of all of those very traditional societal like norms and standards. I think especially because Jordan and I have never been the very traditional type of people in general, like about anything really. We've never done anything by the book or exactly how it's supposed to be done, and I don't think we ever will. I don't want to, he doesn't want to, we both don't want to live that way. And if you do, that's totally fine. Do you. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm all about doing you. Do what's best for you. I would say probably the biggest thing is like a lot of people were waiting for us to get married, but even that didn't speed up the process for us. Like everything we've done is because we felt it was right. We took that next step. I would say that one thing though that like helps me if I ever start to feel a little, because I feel like we all, even personally for our own selves, have like these timelines that you make for yourself, like, oh, by this age I want to be doing this, and by like this age I should have this. And I really think something that helps me at least stay like in my mindset and stay very level-headed is just to remember that everything that I want is meant for me. Like whatever's meant for you is meant for you already. It's gonna come to you, and it's not ever really gonna be in your own timeline, and you're gonna get there one day. And I'm not in any rush. I would just say if you're feeling any of those pressures, I would first analyze who those pressures are coming from, and if you even really care about their opinions to begin with. And if the answer is no, if they're not people that you value on that level, like you value their opinion and you care about what they think, I would say you know, do the mindset work for yourself and realize like you're doing and you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, now I feel like I'm like ranting on about like how to live your like best life, but I genuinely just feel like do what's best for you. Do what's best for you and your partner. Do you, and the rest will work itself out. And that's all I gotta say about that. That ends the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I feel like I talked for a super long time, but I just had a lot to say. I haven't sat down and chatted to you guys in a while. It felt really, really good. So if you have any more questions, I would make sure that you follow me over on Instagram, because that's where I ask everyone to ask me questions. So if there's anything you want to know in the future or something I didn't answer, you can always DM me, yada, yada, yada. You can leave it down below in the comments section as well. Stay safe, stay healthy. Take care of the people around you, take care of yourself, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video, or don't, that's your business. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. I said deuces, period.